Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will learn how we can use Lottie animation as a progress bar in Android. So this is the blog which I have written for the same. Now today we will see in video for the same thing. So our final app will be like this. So this is a custom progress bar, basically a Lottie animation, and we are using a sync task that will run in the background, and the completion status of that async task will be calculated using this progress bar. For that we need a Lottie animation which shows some type of progress. So for that I'm using this, but you are free to search anyone and you can use. So let's download this JSON file. Okay, now we have to import the same in our Android project. So this is a new Android project, and first of all we have to see if there is no resource directory, then we have to create one, and if there is no raw directory, then we have to create that as well. So we can see there is no raw directory, so let's create a new one. So here it is. Where? Here. Okay, now we have the raw directory. So in this directory only we have to drag and drop our newly downloaded animation. Let's rename it. Just make it simple. JSON success.json and drag and drop. It should be under the raw. Okay, now coming to the UI part, there will be only one UI element which will be our animation view. So you can simply copy and paste the UX code to save the time. You can remove all and simply do okay. So we are getting the error that Lottie animation view is not available. That's obvious because we have not yet downloaded the Lottie dependency in Android. For that, we need to integrate the Lottie dependency in the app gradle file. For that, you can check out my basic Lottie animation tutorial. There I have given all the basic steps to use a Lottie animation in your Android project. So this is the Gradle which we have to implement in our app level Gradle file. So let's do it quickly. It's very simple, guys. Now you have to sync. It will download the Lottie framework in our Android project. So we can see it's successful. Now the error is gone. Cool. And I have given the animation view as the ID of this Lottie view. Now go to the animation. Now go to the main activity, and here we have to use the same ID. So this is a method which will play the animation. So let's run our app and see whether it's working or not. Okay, so the animation is working. Let's run it again. You can see it's working. Now it's the default animation, and uh, suppose we are downloading something, and we have to show the progress of download using this Lottie animation. Then how we will do that? So this is what we are going to learn. Okay, Now comment this code. Let's go back to the blog. We are done with the UI. Now this is the main activity. So here what I am doing is here I am creating a async task. The class name of async is my async task. So let's copy and paste in your Android project. Okay, now import everything, all the required thing. It's very simple. What else we are missing? Just do Alt Enter. It will import all. Okay, error is gone. So we are good. So let me explain what I am doing here exactly. So this is my async task, and as you know already, there are four methods: do in the background, on progress update, on pre-execute, on post-execute. So these four methods are mandatory for any async task. So so as soon as we call the execute the async task, the first method which will be called is on pre-execute. This is the first method which will be called on pre-execute. So this method is it can be used to set up the initial UI before the execution of the async task or the background task. So suppose before starting the async task, we have to show the progress. We have to start the progress. So we can do this here. Then after that, we call then after that do in the background will be called. So this function gets called when the async task is executing in the background. So so here we have to write all the code which we want to execute in the background. Now now when we are in the background, we can't update the main UI. Basically, the UI part we can't update because that will be in the main thread. So for that, we can call this function on progress update. So this will give the update of the async task, like progress update of the async task. Then the last function, sorry, this one on post execute. This will be called at the end when the background task got executed. Let's go back to the Android Studio. So as you can see on pre-execute, I am setting the progress of animation view 0. So it will start from the 0. Okay. And in the do in background method, I am calling a like there is a thread which will sleep for around 10th part of the a second, and it will return a count value which will be like 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 100. And this is the function we are calling in the doing background, which is publish progress. This function will call this method. So you can see here. Now here we are increasing the progress of the animation view by the value we are receiving from here. Okay. Now let's call this. Let's create our object of the async task, and let's see how it is working. Okay. Now let's run our app and see whether it's working fine or not. Okay, you can see how it's working. This is very slow. So this is how you can use a Lottie animation as a progress bar. Okay, so let me show you in more technical way. So I will put a breakpoint here or maybe here, and let me debug this for you. So you will see how we are setting the progress of animation view. Now here you can see, okay, this is the value, this is the value. Okay, so let me print it. Okay, from here also you can see. So you can see we are getting value 1. Okay, now let me go again. Now we are getting 2. Now we are getting 3. So this will go up to 100 like this in the same pattern. So we are increasing the progress of the animation view. Like first we are setting it to 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5 up to 100. So this is how we are doing it. And from where we are getting this value? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 from here, doing the background. So I hope this concept is clear to you now. So if you are getting any problem, then please let me know in the comment section. I will give the link of the source code. Okay, so please do like my channel and subscribe it. Thanks for watching, guys.